Namaste and welcome. Let's chant Om 3 times. Inhaling for Om. Once you feel the warmth, you can come the eyelid and looking at the hands, we can open the eyes. So today what we are going to do is a 30-minute class, a very crisp class, but a very intense one. So we'll check our endurance. We'll start with just tapping the knee from side to side. So you're just moving 3 steps here and then tapping the knee and then tapping the knee once again. We'll be holding we'll do 1 minute of this dynamic movement, and then we will be doing 5 minutes of static hold. This is to warm up, and then we'll get into this 1 minute of plank jacks, and then holding the posture for five different postures for one minute. So that's it. We'll come into plank jacks. Take your hands down. Jump back. Jump forward. Jump back. Jump forward. So we'll do this for a minute. Maybe you can spread your legs wide a little bit outside. And then you can come down onto your knees. Lift your right leg up. Come into bird dog. So your left hand stretches forward and right leg goes back. We'll hold this for about 30 seconds each. Push your body away from the floor, press your heels back to the mat, to the wall, push your navel in. Just 30 seconds here. Keep breathing and slowly settle down. You'll change side. Take your left leg back and right leg forward. Just 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Push your navel in. Good. Slowly release. We'll move into an downward facing dog. From here we will take the right leg forward and coming into this aerodynamics lunge. So we'll stay here for about 1 minute. This is going to be quite challenging, and it only becomes challenging when you press your right heel backward and left toes forward. So you're really squeezing your glutes, pushing your right hip backward, hands lifted up, pushing your navel in, pressing onto your right heel, and keep breathing here. It's a very active posture. Your body is in one straight line, neck up, chin up. Keep breathing here. And from here straight away we'll lift the upper torso up and then keep your hands back and press your hands towards each other as if you're holding a block in between your hands. Trying to keep your right knee bent. Keep breathing here. This is a kind of active in yoga where you're holding these postures, quite intense one, for a minute each side, each posture. The mind will say that it's quite intense, come out, but it's just the mind, the body still can take it. Keep breathing and keep staying connected there. Keep pressing your hands, your head is up, your body is in one straight, the upper body is in one straight line, and slowly take your hands down and walk your right leg back into a downward facing dog. You'll straight away move into the left side, move your left leg forward. Aerodynamics. So you're taking your hands back and leaning halfway forward, pressing your both feet closer to each other. Your head is up, your body is in one straight plane diagonally. Keep breathing here. This is a real test for your endurance. Your knee should be in line with your second toe, so you're not putting any strain on the knee. So we have already done 3 minutes of holding. Now just last 2 minutes of holding the posture. The hands are also starting to give up right now, but just don't give up. Don't listen to your mind. You'll lift the torso up, take your hands back and press your block, imaginary block, or you can actually take a real block and keep it in between your hands and keep pressing it. Actively engaging your core, tilting your pelvis so that your hip, your upper body is in one straight line, even your neck is lifted up. Your hands are going back, pressing your block here. Keep breathing. As you continue to hold the posture, it becomes more and more intense. You can start feeling the left glute right now. Keep breathing. Last few seconds here. Take your hands up and slowly you can bring your right leg forward. Good. So we've completed 5 minutes of holding. Now we'll do 1 more minute of plyometric movement and then we will do 5 another different poses. So you can squat down, you can come to the front of the mat, squat down and see if you can jump back and squat down. If the jumping is not for you, then you step back, come into squat, step forward, squat. Squat, jump, jump back, squat, jump forward, squat, 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 jump back, go down, come forward, go down, go back, quite intense, jump back, last few, come on, don't give up, jump forward, squat, jump back, the legs are giving up. Maybe you can just stay here in standing forward fold. Just relax a bit before we move into another intense posture. So we'll be doing the eagle posture here. So your left leg comes on top of the right, going for a double bind. When your left leg is up, so your left arm will go under. And we'll try to stay here for about a minute. Try to find your balance here. So you can bend your right knee as much as possible. Lift your elbow up slightly and take your elbow towards the left side and knee towards the right side. It's a very challenging posture to hold. If you cannot hold here, you cannot do double bind, you can just do a single bind here. But try to stay connected, stay focused. Your right leg is starting to give up right now. Just keep breathing. And slowly we'll release. And without keeping your left leg down, we'll take the left leg back into a Virabhadrasana. 3. Maybe you can keep your hands in front of the chest, or you can extend your arms out to the side, or you can even stretch your both arms forward. As the right leg was already burning, this is really adding on to it. Just stay focused, stay connected. Try to keep your toes in line with your hip. And slowly release. Shake your legs and we'll directly move on to the other side. So this time the right leg will come on top. And your right arm will go under. Let's stay here for a minute. Keep breathing. Sink your hip, take your elbows up. It's a real endurance test where you're holding the posture, the intense ones, and you're actually taking out this conditioning of the mind, where the mind keeps telling you that you cannot do this, you can do this, going beyond your mental limitations. And slowly we'll take the right leg back. Try to unwind without losing your balance. Taking your right leg back, spreading your arms by your side. Keep breathing. Push your navel in. Staying here for a minute. Oh, the legs are burning, but just stay connected. This is the time when the mind conditioning should fade, and slowly you'll come back up. Just shake your legs. So that was quite intense. Now we'll come up into a chair, so you can bend your knees. Inhale, stretch your both arms up, lift your heels up and stay in this chair. So your heels really move up, your knee is in line or just in front of the toe line. Squeeze your belly in. So when you squeeze your belly in, your back becomes straight. You're lifting your heels up. It's a lifted chair. Keep breathing. The legs will start to shiver. That's when you're building the strength. and slowly inhale and come back up and exhale, release. Good. So get ready for another round of 1 minute plyometric movement. This really builds up the heat in the body, and then we will stay static in the posture. So you can come up for your high knees with the boxing. So you're keeping your hands in front, tap the knees and then punch. Tap the knees and then punch. Tap the knees and 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 punch. Tap the knees. Tap the knees and punch. Tap the knees. Tap the knees. Let's do this. Continue and let's punch. I will be holding in a chair. Just catch your breath before we move into this 5 different postures, holding for 1 minute each. And keeping your feet almost more than a little bit hip distance wide, and really squatting low. And then you lift your hip up, trying to keep your hip in line with your knees. Maybe you want to spread your legs a little bit more wider, but making sure that your hip is in line with your knee or a little below the knee. Keep breathing here. Maybe you can lift your torso up. Hands can be the center of the chest. Maybe you can lift your hip further up. This will further challenge your endurance. Maybe a little bit more up. Keep breathing here. Take your chest as back as possible. Keep breathing. Little bit more up. I know it's challenging. Keep breathing here. Keep breathing. Little bit more up. Keep breathing. And slowly inhale, come back up. The next posture is a kind of a skater courtesy lunge. So we take the right leg. You can spread your arms wide. Take your right leg out like this. If this is too much, you can stay here, or you can go really low. Keep your left knee bent and stay there. So your right foot can be off the floor, or it can even touch the floor. It depends on the strength that you have in your left leg right now. So keep breathing. Stay connected. You're really taking your right leg out straight, finding that balance simultaneously. Arms are by the side. Focus on the breath. The left foot is starting to give up right now. Keep breathing. And slowly come back up. We're still on the. Let's directly move on to the other side. So we'll take the left leg back this time. Keep your arms stretched out. Bend into your right knee. But your left knee is straight. Trying to find that balance here, arms by your side, leaning forward. Your shoulders and your hip are in one line. Your left leg is reaching reaching out to the side. If you look here and there, you lose balance. If you can stay connected at one place, you can hold this posture for a minute. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, the next posture that we are going to do is a little bit more challenging. So you are coming into a Prasarita Padottanasana position, and from here you will bend forward and then you will lift your heels up off the floor. So you're leaning forward, stretching your arms by your side, and then lifting your heels up as high as possible. Finding that balance, making sure that you're not just lightly lifting your hip up and your weight is backward. Try to shift your weight forward, lift your heels really high up. There is no more strength left in the leg. I know, I completely understand, but just try. So the moment you lift your heels up, you lose the balance. But try to focus at one point and just try to stay connected. Quite a challenging one. Keep breathing. The legs are really sore. Slowly bring your heels down. Now we'll work on the upper body. So you're keeping your hands down on the mat or maybe off the mat. You can take your feet back. So your heels of the palms are on the mat. You shift your weight forward, come up onto your toes, and your weight is moving directly onto the hands. It's almost like a press handstand with your feet down, not feet but toes down. So you're lifting your heels up, shifting your weight onto your hands. Whenever you feel tired, you can go back. But whenever you are controlled, once again shift forward, come up onto your tippy toes, lift your hip up, navel in, and breathe. I'll just show the side angle. So your hands are down, lifting your heels up. Your hip is also up, your back is straight. Keep breathing. Maybe you can walk your hands in line with your feet. Use your core. Don't round your spine, but just last few breaths. Come on, don't give up. Keep breathing. It's quite a challenging one. And slowly come back. Good. So we'll do the last plyometric movement and then last 5 postures to hold. So we'll tap the fingertips to the side, we'll jump side to the side and tap it here. Maybe you can walk, tap, but then you're moving it dynamically, or you can jump, tap, jump, tap, jump, tap, jump, jump, tap, jump, tap, jump, tap, jump, tap, jump, jump, tap, 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 jump, tap. Come on, keep moving. I know after this intense posture it's quite tough. Jump tap, jump tap, jump, jump tap, jump tap, jump tap, jump tap, jump tap, jump tap. And relax. Good. We'll come into a twisted chair right now. So we'll bend the knees. Bring your hands in prayer position. Take your right elbow outside the left knee. Hands So try to stack your knees together. Your hands are in the center of the chest. So your shoulders are also in one line. Maybe you can lift your elbows off the knee. That will help you to engage your core. Your feet are together. Your hip is sinking back. Your knee is at least not crossing the toes. It is well within the toe line. Keep twisting. I know this is the last challenging move. Come on. It really tests your endurance. Keep lifting your left shoulder up. Breathing deep and long. Slowly inhale, come back up, and we'll directly move on to the other side. So your hands are in the center of the chest. Keep lifting your right shoulder up, left shoulder down. The legs have started to talk. The sweat is flowing, the body is completely warmed up. Keep breathing. Your knees are together, feet are together. Hands are in the center of the chest, hip low. Keep breathing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just shake your legs. And this time we'll do another variation of the same thing. So we'll take the right leg forward, take the left leg back, and we'll come into a prasarita. Paridritta Parshvakonasana. Left elbow is on the right knee and you're twisting your spine. This is the last set of effort. Give you a level best. You've come so far. Don't give up. Take your hands to the center of the chest. Keep breathing. Keep pushing your left elbow onto the right knee. Right shoulder goes up. Hands in prayer position. Keep breathing. Oh. The right glutes is really talking. You're going to have a very sore glutes tomorrow. And slowly release. Moving into a downward facing dog. Come on guys, last portion of today's class. Left leg comes forward, right elbow on the left knee. Hands in prayer position, twisting your spine. This is the last set of effort. The very important thing is to keep your hands in the center of your chest. Keep taking the left shoulder up. Breathe. Don't let it very relaxed posture. It's not a yin yoga class. Try to engage the muscles here. Keep your right knee straight. Keep bringing your hands in the center of the chest. Last few seconds here. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Take your left leg back into downward facing dog. We just do one last posture. You come and sit so that you relax the whole muscle group here. Your knees are bent, you're taking your hands behind your back. and lifting your hip up into the reverse tabletop position. Take your hip up as high as possible. Drop your head down. Keep breathing here. This is just the last set of effort. And slowly you can lie down on the mat. We just finish off with one round of BMP breathing. Actually, we'll just close the class here. So you can continue to lie down in Savasana and you really take that necessary breathing, deep breath in and out, so that you supply a good amount of oxygen to the body wherever you have stretched. Thank you for joining me in this class. We'll see you again very soon. Thank you very much. We chant Om 3 times and close. Inhaling for Om.